like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE SummerSlam 2024. I'm going to say outcome wise, I feel this was one of the best cards, or best SummerSlam cards I've seen. I think the outcomes were on point in most of all the matches. So it starts off with Triple H introducing, I think his name is Jelly Roll, and he does a performance there in the arena. I think the crowd liked it for what I could see, so that was great. Then we get into our first match, which is Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. Really good match. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. It seemed like Rhea Ripley hurt her shoulder. She said her shoulder was out of place. She knocks it back in place on the table. Dominic Mysterio is there. She toughs through it. It came down to Dominic Mysterio interfering, inadvertently helping Liv Morgan, and then Liv Morgan gets the victory and she defends against Rhea Ripley. And after that, Dominic leaves with Liv Morgan. Wow. So that's going to be, I can't wait to see Raw. Then we got Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn in a really good match. I knew this would happen. Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker in the previous pay-per-view. Braun Breaker had to get the win back. And it was a great match. But in the end, Braun Breaker is your new Intercontinental Champion. So congratulations to him. Then we had Logan Paul versus L.A. Knight. Yeah, for the United States Championship. Really good match. There were some really good high spots from Logan Paul. We've got to give him his props. In the end, he tried to use the brass knuckles, which didn't work. And your new United States champion is L.A. Knight. His first championship in the WWE. LA Knight gets the victory. Congratulations to him. That's the right call. Then we had Nia Jax versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Really good match. A little bit, I think there was not really much interference. I know Tiffany was there. Tiffy Time was there, but nothing happened. She came down, but nothing happened. She didn't cash in. Really good match, but it came down to multiple power bombs and 2 finishes from Nia Jax and your new Women's World Champion on SmackDown, the Queen, Nia Jax. I believe this was the right call, giving Nia Jax a championship. I do believe this was the right call. Then you had Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins with, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. How could I get that wrong? With Seth Rollins, a special guest referee. Really good match. Go and watch it if you haven't seen it. Hard hitting, everything in there, kicking out of finishes. But there was a little bit of interference. There was a lot of interference from Seth Rollins in this match. It came down to a low blow from Drew McIntyre, which then led to him getting the victory over CM Punk. So, wow, congratulations to him. Then we had Damian Priest versus Gunther, really for the World Championship. Really good match. Finn Balor came down to ringside. Finn Balor then turned on Damian Priest, helped Gunther get the victory. And yes, Gunther got the victory. Your new world champion on Raw, Gunther. This was the right call. This was definitely the right call for this match. Then in the main event of the evening, it was Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes for the Universal Championship or WWE Championship, whatever you want to call it. Really good match. Go and watch it. Obviously, it was Bloodline rules, so there was tables, there was some chairs, there was still steps involved. Yes, the Bloodline came down and they hurt and attacked Cody Rhodes, but couldn't get the pin. But Solo couldn't get the pin. Then it came down to Jacob Fatu came out flatlined. Cody Rhodes nearly got the pin. Then Roman Reigns comes back with new music, flatlines Solo Sikoa, and still your world champion, Cody Rhodes.